Hi everyone. On May 19th, Alameda residents will have the ability to vote for a great project that will lead to the positive redevelopment of the vacant land that was the Alameda Naval Air Station. Now, I've been here for a long time, long enough to remember when the Alameda Naval Air Station was active. And in 1992, Alameda County Supervisor Keith Carson blessed me with the privilege of serving on a then new organization called the Alameda Base Reuse Committee. The Alameda Base Reuse Committee created what we then called the East Bay Conversion and Reinvestment Commission, which then created and gave way to what is now called the Alameda Reuse and Redevelopment Authority. The idea from day one in 1992 when we met was to create a new type of development that would make absolutely certain the city of Alameda economically benefited as a result and made up for the enormous loss in economic impact from the base closure. Folks, some of you who in some cases oppose this development that is going to come up on the ballot on May 19th weren't here then. And so you don't have any idea how gut-wrenching it was for a lot of people to see such a historic facility as the Alameda Naval Air Station close. It was the home of the USS Hornet, which is still there now. It was an occasional home to the Enterprise and other great naval vessels. It wasn't a weapons facility, as some blogger referred to. And if anyone says that, they're wrong. Concord is the weapons facility, not the Alameda Naval Air Station. Not at all. And right now, it's empty. The only thing that was really used for that's notable is as part of the Matrix movie series. But back to the point. On May 19th, Alameda residents can really change the state of affairs and pave the way for this new development. Now, those of you listening to this who oppose it say, well, what about Measure A? Well, let me tell you about Measure A. Measure A was established in 1973 when we had the Alameda Naval Air Station at a different time. And yes, even though on its surface, Measure A was developed to restrict the development of future housing in Alameda to 2,000 units total and of single-family detached style, the simple fact of the matter is that Measure A didn't include the Alameda Naval Air Station because no one thought in their dreams that the U.S. Navy would even think of closing the Alameda Naval Air Station. So the people who mention Measure A now have no idea of what the economic and political geography of the Bay Area was like when Measure A was created. And I'll tell you something else. The people who advanced Measure A, some of them, openly said at the time that they didn't want certain undesirables to come into Alameda. Oakland is next door to Alameda. And at that time, Oakland was 40% African American. You figure it out. It's a different time now. And it's a time when our credit system is almost frozen. People need jobs. And people need to know that for the foreseeable future, the Bay Area will have development projects that guarantee jobs for those who need them, both in the near term, in the development stage, and in midterm, in the planning stage, and in the far term, in the construction stage, at various points along the development plan. Approving the plan on May 19th will guarantee the creation of jobs and also guarantee the recovery of the economic impact the city of Alameda has lost and has suffered from for so long.